Alyson.
So, yeah.
Yeah, is one way to put it. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay, call me later?
You know I will.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here.
They both admit like a little bit of faults.
God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
Arson's not his style.
I'm not surprised. Burning down the barn didn't really seem like a Sam move.
Yeah, I guess it was silly to suspect him in the first place. He'd never hurt Maryann's kids. There's something else.
Barn.
Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Maryann first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's go.
By the way, and they didn't call the police or anything when their barn was like on fire, right? Let's see.
Ugh, what a mess. That's not gonna help us get this house sold.
Yeah, we got our deadbeat dad to thank for that.
So obviously the ladder's gone, but what about that handle?
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
We don't have to do this.
We don't have to do this. We might not like what we find.
When has that ever stopped us?
Hold on, explain. What this? That's a ladder.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate.
The handle should be behind this.
Ooh.
Ah, there it is.
Let's find out what's up there.
It's opening up.
The secret keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's...
Well, that's way too high to jump. You want to give me a leg up?
I'm so not touching your nasty shoes. We'll find a ladder.
There's a ladder in the room back there.
Can you see anything?
Nope, nada. Here, found a switch.
Holy shit. Well, that shaved a few years off my life. Whoa.
It's
Her story.
Look, she left us something.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Knowing Maryann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah. Let's start here.
Okay, easy. This.
Recognize this?
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
Well, here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Okay, spot the differences. It moves. Oh, some of these parts are buttons. Did she add that flower? Is that like a innocence lost kind of thing? I'm really grasping at straws here.
Okay. Is anything glowing?
Maybe not. It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference. It's just a random star.
Yeah.
No special meaning.
Tree's not there. That's there. Both of those are there. That hand is
The Mad
different.
Hunter still has two hands here.
So this was either before the gold lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories or after.
I think it's
Yeah,
before.
at some point when she was running away from whatever the hell the Mad Hunter meant to Maryann.
The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the gold lady, according to the story.
Do you think the Gold Lady could have been Maryann's mom? I mean, she always used to say she moved to the end of the world to get away from her family.
Yeah, you're right. She ran away, just like the princess is here.
That's the same. No castle.
Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be her mother.
That's it. Whoa.
What's in there?
That was not helpful. You guys skipped over that part. I was listening.
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Maryann I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
The Gold Lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Maryann grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that. I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Maryann.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her. Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
It's probably one of the codes.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Okay. Maryann, I can't do this anymore. We deserve better than cliche Like, it's not you, it's me. But the truth is, it's all just been too much to deal with, and I've realized I'm just not ready. Maybe if we could have dealt with all of this on our own, without your mom constantly putting pressure on us, things could have been different. But the damage is done, and it's probably too late for that now. I'm so sorry. You're an amazing person, and you made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we're both better off apart. There I go with the cliches again. Please don't ever stop being who you are. Here, but I'm gone. Brent.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic? Did you know she studied engineering?
No.
What?
It looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled, like someone tried to throw it away.
Alright, picture.
You think the guy with her is Brent? From the letter?
I would guess so.
Is Brent the...
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Which one? Oh, okay.
There's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
Oh, okay.
All these
so it
pictures.
relates.
They look like images from Maryann's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's it then. We need to figure out which ones are real?
It's easy. Bird from the picture.
Is the gold lady setting the animals free?
Judging from the broomstick, I'd say she's getting rid of them, not setting them free.
Ballet.
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these pictures? I don't think she was having any fun.
This one's heartbreak. Brent.
What's the gold lady doing?
Whispering something into someone's ear behind the princess's back? Figured anything out yet?
Well, this is it. Right? Still trying to figure it out.
Nah, still thinking.
Oh, I messed that one up. It's visual arts, right? Or
The
engineering.
wise princess looks like she's trying to run away. Is that it?
It's opening.
Oh, it's on the doors. Okay, that's a little bit the combination.
What's in there this time? Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy. Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Oh, that is a big letter.
Her father.
Gotta read it, though. Hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I will have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. We just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day. Friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m. and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table, surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin 80 brought in a beautiful photo album full of holiday pictures in the corner. You were there in all of them, but you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years and can only hope you made it to Alaska or wherever you are, and that you and your children are both safe. Your mother had been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up. It spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock, after dropping out of college and without a penny to your name. Ugh, the dad. She only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly, Maryann. A mother's duty doesn't end when her child leaves home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you will begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing for them and shaping them into the people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know. Dad.
What the
It's her
hell?
fault.
Maryann was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us. Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
I have to agree. Oh, I didn't look at that one.
This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Maryann when the whole town was turning on us? What's this?
Some sort of map?
I have to go in order. Okay.
That's the
Castle
Gold
first.
Lady's castle.
Then the
Some sort of clock?
clock.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
This is the princess's. It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken?
Okay, she clearly didn't meet Carol and the other one until after the castle.
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
The clock job was in 92. It was right after that. So those two are in the right order, and I think those two are. Maybe we try this one.
This is the
then that
princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. Yes.
What's in there? Another letter?
The princess's laws. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She had made it through the woods into that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and the single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate flight from the Mad Hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. The tiara had its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window, where the sun would catch on its surface to shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty and running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake and would tend to it, polishing every surface to be sure it shone as bright as it possibly could. Then she would pluck it up, place it upon her head, and walk the woods, feeling somehow more complete. Because after all, what was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon a pillow, give it a quick kiss, and go to bed. On her way, she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was safest on the pillow while she slept. I still have to read another page. One night, the princess woke to a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattled the windows in their panes. Fearing a gust might burst open a window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it from its pillow and brought it to her bed with her. All through the night, she held the tiara close, and in the morning, she woke to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed, and the princess relaxed. That day was the same as any other. though she perhaps gave the tiara an even more thorough cleaning. Grateful as she was, nothing had gone wrong. That night, she placed the tiara upon its pillow, giving it a quick kiss, and went to bed, pausing on her way to make sure it was still there. In the morning, she woke and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room, the tiara lay upon the ground, broken, dull, and faded. Nothing else in the room changed. The pillow was exactly where she had left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign that anything could have gone amiss. Mute upon the ground. She picked it up and held it in her arms with a guttural cry. Though she tried to fix and polish it, it was gone, beyond repair, and left no shine.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God, it makes sense now.
Yeah, she got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helped her move on. But when it looked like we were gonna be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do we open it?
I know what it is. It's the letters on the C. It's the O-L-E. But
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know.
Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle.
Oh,
Here, the Secret Keeper, hiding secrets in the clouds.
that's what those were for.
Back in your pond, Big Frog. There you go, Stalwart Moose.
Oh, I missed 2 of them.
We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back.
That's okay. Three. I missed 3.
That's the pious pelican spot. Crafty goblins go here. The wise princess goes in the big wooden house, of course. The mad hunter, always on the princess's trail. The moon hag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake.
I think I did pretty good. I missed 3 of them.
We'll get to those later. Let's finish this one, okay?
Okay. O-L-E.
All right, should be easy enough. Why don't we just break this open? There's a crowbar right downstairs.
What? No. You don't want to try and figure out what all this means?
I'm so done with her riddles. Yes.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
Ollie. She noticed.
Dear
I was her
Alyson
son.
and Ollie. We write stories to understand and be understood. But what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, Goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
The tree is where the crown is, maybe?
Is that?
Leo Ronan.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on, let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
But we didn't. The blanket.
A baby blanket?
Hey, now that we're done with the important stuff, maybe we can take a crack at these?
Alright, this stuff.
The very old Beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
Planks, roof, walls, support beam, planks,
She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls.
roof,
Huh, she fixed the roof shingles.
support beam.
She slapped the post with. All right. Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Dear Maryann, you cover your ears every time I try to have a conversation with you, so I thought I'd have a better chance doing it with a letter. I know you don't like saying goodbye, so I'll keep my melancholic ramblings short and sweet. I want to thank you with all of my heart for taking care of me for these past few months. Can't even imagine how exhausting it must have been for you to look after a sick old lady when you also have 2 small children at home. I know you want to keep fighting this disease and hoping for recovery, but it's been a great strength of mine to know when it's time to let go. And that time has come. I'd like to ask one last favor. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone. My poor boy puts on a brave front ever since his father died, but I know he's in pain. I'd be so much more at peace knowing he still has family. Maybe he could teach his kids how to fish. He loves spending time with them. Thank you for the warmth and the peace you brought to my life. Give the kids a kiss for me, will you? Carol.
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course, the goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
Moose first.
They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back.
Help the old bear who can get the honey out. Okay. Beehive.
They broke open the beehive for the bear.
Okay, princess.
They hugged the princess when she was crying.
Yep.
Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
The Pelican Crossing is a specialty gift boutique located near the Oshie Glacier, catering to canal tourists as well as Delos Crossing locals. We specialize in an assortment of high-quality products from home accessories, handmade souvenirs, to personalized apparel and locally made art. The Pelican Crossing will be the first store to act as a relay between the buzzing arts and craft scene and customers. In addition to a wide variety of novelty handcrafted products, the consumer will enjoy friendly and knowledgeable customer service from Becky's store owner, Tessa Becky, and up-and-coming artist Maryann Ronan. This business plan is prepared to obtain financing the amount of $20,000 to purchase inventory and help cover expenses in the first year of operations in 1 year. In year 1, the Pelican Crossing plans to break even. In 2 years, we plan to generate a moderate profit. Working on the executive summary part of the business plan. What do you think, Tessa?
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
Fresh caught salmon, a handful of ripe berries, a newly bloomed bluebell.
A newly bloomed bluebell?
Yes.
A handful of ripe berries?
Yes.
Fresh caught salmon?
Yes.
Nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Sorry for the note under the door, like a prison inmate. You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple times this week, but you didn't answer. I could see the light in the hayloft, so I figured you were in, but didn't want to talk. I hope I didn't run everything. I know I probably came on kind of strong, but the thing is, I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You are strong and kind, and you know so much it's hard for me to know how to keep up. I guess all that went to my head. But I want you to know I got the message, and I'm gonna get out of your hair for now. And there doesn't need to be any bad feelings. We can pass in the street and say hello, or not. It's okay. P.S. I noticed your car was leaking, so I put some sealant in it. You might need to take it to the shop, though. Let me know if you want me to come with you, because sometimes these guys try to rip you off. If not, no big deal. Sam. One more? Yeah, one more.
The crafty goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. And you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story, huh?
Fruits and nuts, eggs vanishing during the night.
I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs. Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit?
Spoons and plates, forks and knives and blankets.
What if they took some spoons? That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went.
You were
She
the
said it
best
was her
mom.
favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
The prettiest princess. That was it, I guess. Let's get out of here.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
I think, but now you're making me second guess. Yeah, let's go. We got everything.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.